Good morning and Merry Christmas, Powur Hitters. Today is the 21st of December, 2021. My name is Jarrett McAllister, your mentor and co-host alongside my main man, Jonathan Brunasso. Feliz Navidad, brother.
Boom. Good morning. Cheers, everyone. Good afternoon. Great to be here, Jarrett.
Yeah, man. It's this year is coming to an end. Well, we got 10 days left in the entire year.
Christmas in 3
is in
days.
5.
New Year's, yeah.
Unbelievable. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having a nice, relaxed little dialogue with some mentors, some new Powur reps, have a little fun on this eve of Christmas week.
Sounds great.
Let's jump into it.
Yeah, let's kick it off with some success stories like always. Leave us some details on a success, right? How you found a person, how you got the lead, the steps you took, the action items, the outcome. We would love to hear. And for the rest of us, these are valuable clues to learn from. So I know Scott has a great one he'd like to share, and we'd like to hear a few more as well.
Thank you, JB. I was saying earlier, I never let opportunities slip through your fingers. I had a customer I sold solar to 5 years ago sell their house. The new homeowner asked if I would come by and explain how solar works and why they should buy the house with solar. Very nice home in a very nice part of in Fresno. Met this customer with no idea of making any business out of this, just help somebody out. While I was there, a plumber showed up and we talked solar, and he decided he actually wants solar. So we have an appointment in the 1st of January to meet and get him solar. But as the guy who's buying the house talked to me, he goes, I own a couple rental properties and so does my family. Maybe we should talk sometime. I said, yeah, I'd love to help you with that. I got a text message from him yesterday asking if we could meet today at 1:30. Him and his cousin would like to meet with me. He actually said this: we would like to sign paperwork tomorrow if possible for our 15 houses.
Wow.
So I have an appointment today at 1:30 to start the process for 15 homes of solar.
Wow.
Beautiful, Scott.
That's what I call the season of giving, Scott. When you give of yourself and just educate and don't look to make a quick sale, I mean, good things come to you, right? That karma and that giving. That I absolutely love that story. That's great.
Do you need a mentor on any of those?
Who was
Your favorite mentor?
That's Renee. Renee is a very close friend of mine. She is in the solar business.
Yeah.
And this is Janice. Oh my dear.
Hi.
I would love
Renee.
you and Renee have the same voice. That's so funny. Janice, I would love for you to be my mentor, as you know that. Jonathan would probably not allow that though.
We'll figure it out.
We'll talk offline.
Hey, well, Jonathan, let's talk this into a learning moment really quick, because he mentioned that these are for rental properties, right? Investment properties. Some of you all might not know, but like traditional lending that we do through like Sunlight, Good Leap, they don't allow it on investment properties. So Scott, are these going to be cash deals? Are they going to be securing their own financing? Have you guys gotten that far in the discussions?
No, literally this was a text message and a 5-minute phone call. Now they just paid cash for a $1.5 million home. I don't think money is a real issue here, but at 1:30 today, I'll have a much better idea of what that means.
Okay. And then for any experienced mentors on the call, do you have any suggestions of what Scott might want to offer to these guys as far as securing financing or paying for these if they can't do cash?
I'll just say that depending on the lender, sometimes they do allow a second home, vacation home, if there's a utility bill under their name. Sonova is a little bit more lenient. Sonova also has lease options. You could do PACE if it's in California or Texas. And of course, cash is going to be the best bet when it comes to multiple rentals. Always consult a CPA if it's going to be a tax credit or an asset that is depreciated out, amortized out. So get with your leadership or mentors for more information.
I've actually done quite a few rental properties over the last 8 years. So this isn't something new for me, but it'll be interesting to see how the process goes from today forward.
Looking forward to getting an update on that, Scott, man. Great job. Good luck with those.
Crushing it. Larry, did you have a success story or anyone else?
Well, I'm just waiting to hear back from the contest, you know. I guess we're gonna announce that on Monday, because
Yeah.
we still don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I'll let people
So-
know. Monday, the 27th, we're going to announce the winners for the Masters recruiting contest. Larry's basically neck and neck with Steve and Greg on here for first place. So it's going to be a tight race.
I
to see who took it.
seriously don't know who won. So
Yeah, shout
it's
out to
probably
both of
going to
you.
be a surprise. Yeah, exactly.
So Larry, how many people did you recruit and how many, I know the points were but is that, people that actually did a deal or just recruited and signed on, or a combination, or what?
There were I'm trying to think exactly how many I had. I know I had at least during the contest time, I think I had like 17 or 18. So one of the guys that we got, just prior to that is on this call, and he's already a mentor. So Chris Perez, shout out to you, buddy. I know we've already acknowledged you, but so right now, just waiting to hear back, and I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm excited to hear.
Either way, you're making 7,500 or 5,000, so can't complain.
Yeah, exactly.
Good for you, Larry.
Good stuff.
Well, we shall see, and
That'll be the gift that keeps on giving, though. That's the
yeah,
one
well,
part of it.
it's just fun, because it's like, I look at Jonathan, I look at Chris, and they've won Teslas. There's no Tesla involved here, but it would be a fun contest to win. So
Absolutely.
You got this in the bag, Larry.
yeah, but the beautiful thing though is during all this time, I got to, the success story is I've maximized the pay plan, which is freaking amazing, so
Yeah. Shout out to you, Larry. For those of you who don't know,
levels,
Larry
yeah.
has Edgardo Gonzalez direct to him, the biggest team in leg in the entire company. And by recruiting and going really hard on this contest, he's unlocked thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars every week passively, guys. And he's living in Mexico at 2 beach houses. I mean, shout out to you, Larry.
Let's go surfing.
Let's do it. All right. Do we have another success story to share there? I think.
Let me jump in.
Oh,
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah. So actually, this one is around just making sure you take care of your ambassadors, because you just don't know what they're going to really fire your way. I had a real estate agent that's just right up the street from me, and I contacted the 2 that I know that are in our community. And I kind of went with one that just kind of wanted to run with it, and sat down with her and her partner and just educated on solar, showed her a proposal on her house for an expansion, which just wouldn't have made sense because she's just south facing, single story, perfect solution already. And just educated them on, just benefits, things that could come up, just took the time to spend an hour and a half with them. And out of that came 4 referrals, one of which was that 15 kilowatt system that I closed on Friday. The other one is on her parents' house. That's a 9.6. They've already signed their loan docs. So I'm trying to get them to sign the rest of their docs. And then another one, which looks like to be a 10.6 kilowatt system with 2 batteries in Lake Elsinore. So you just go ahead and make sure you take the time to just educate your ambassadors, especially if they haven't gone solar with you specifically. Just make sure that they understand just the power of what you're offering their clients or their referrals, their network, and it'll just come back to you in spades. So anyway, that's my tidbit.
Kick ass, Jordan. That's awesome. Yeah, taking care of ambassadors, reaching out to realtors. You never know. It's a great story. I'm looking at Tito. Did you want to share?
yeah, I did. So check it out. Owen's been helping me immensely, and I'd like to give a shout out to him. I mean, I'm not underneath him, but he's been working with me and helping me facilitate a couple of things and training and what have you. And I can't tell you how appreciative I am. You know, I've been in solar for a long time. I know what I'm doing. I've closed hundreds and hundreds of deals, both commercial and residential, but to know that there's people out here that will do things, you know, for the fact of just helping, you know, of course I'll pay it forward, and I'll make sure that I flip him some deals, or if I'm busy, he'll get rewarded financially. But I just wanted to give him a big thank you. You know, Scott brought me in. We've worked together for years. We're both, you know, who we are, and it's just really a positive thing. We went on a deal. The lady ran up her credit cards, lost her bank card. Otherwise, it was a deal. So we spent 2 hours with her. She was on care, got over all the, you know, the I'm not saving that much thing that people say, and, you know, and just closed her. And then we went to run credit, and the deal fell through because she jacked her credit score up. So what did I do? I took that in a negative into a positive, called her the next day, and she was like, look, I want to do this. As soon as my score goes up next month, we'll do it. Thank you for your time. You know, so not all dead ends are dead ends, you know, take them, flip them. I've had people call me. I've got a bunch of things working. I'm working a deal in Vegas. I closed a deal in San Diego. Just a lot of positives that are happening. I mean, this is a part-time job for me right now. But going forward, I could see it turning into something really huge. And I'm really glad to be with you guys. You guys are positive. It was a pleasure meeting all you guys down in San Diego. And future's pretty cool. I like this. I like the company. I like the orphan thing is really a strong story to tell people. I've been in the business for 8 years. I've worked for 3 different companies that have gone under. And so having that insurance policy is really powerful. Use it. It's really powerful. And there's a lot of people out there that have, you know, negative things to say about solar, but it's all about how you present, what you do, your attitude, and who you are. So use it in a positive way. And just, again, thank you, Owen. I can't appreciate enough. That's what I want to see.
Thank you,
Thank
Tito.
you.
Tito is great. He's a great part of the team. So I'm excited for him, and I really appreciate your shout out. I did want to give a shout out to Jose Cardenas, another one of my buddies who I recruited. But last Monday we just had a 2-for-1 where his former colleague was so shocked at the value of solar that she decided to put it on her second home. So just so you know, I know we were talking about Scott with the rentals. You know, Sunlight was kind of giving us a little pushback. The best thing is to get them a call or text Tony. Talk to Tony. So Tony actually got it taken care of. We were getting some pushback from Sunlight on that, but since both homes and the bills are under his name, it was all taken care of. So shout out to him.
Cool. Very good team. Yeah, Jordan with Anthony Bonilla and JC, Scott and Tito. Scott found me, but Owen's the mentor helping close some deals. So it's a beautiful thing. It's really great to see everyone.
What's going on, JB? This is David in North Carolina.
David, yeah, let's do 1 or 2 more. What's up, David? How we doing?
Man, I just want to say thank you, you know, not only for your leadership, but we're getting ready to do a lunch and learn with the real estate office here after the holidays. And I took that straight out of your playbook. I got Krispy Kreme donuts and some coffee, man. And we're going to close the whole damn office.
Hell yeah. Awesome, David. It's cool to hang out with you in Anaheim. Yeah, lunch and learns, real estate offices. Come on, it's a no-brainer. Way to take action, my friend. All right, do we have one more? Chris Perez, did you want to speak?
Well, just want to give a shout out to our PMs, actually. Christy Bauer, which is practically new in the business. She joined and took over for Lanny. They're both wonderful PMs. They do a good job, you know, over here in Vegas, you know, permits overnight, you know, site surveys the next day after signing. I mean, schedule wise, they're on top of it. You know, they're, you know, 17-day install. I can't beat a 5-day install, but I did the HOA follow-up and everything, got it approved in a week. That was the long hiccup with that 7-day install, but, you know, everything went well. They're you know, we're applying for PTO on them. Hopefully we get it we get it. We get the system on PTO by end of the month, if not first week of January. So shout out to the PMs. I don't know who can give that info to Chrissy, Lanny, whoever. But I already gave them my thank you email, and I always give them a shout out. Other than that, got a bill today in the morning from Edison. Got to drive to Fontana from Vegas because I had an install here Friday. Got to go to Ontario or Fontana, which is scheduled this Friday for an appointment. So got a bill, got an install. So pretty much things are doing well.
Very cool, Chris. Thanks for the shout out for the team. Yeah, good to see you kicking butt there in Vegas and Fontana too. All right, everyone, let's keep it going here. We'll just do some quick updates and then we'll meet some mentors and do some Q&A. I love the stories here. So we did have a holiday party. We got to hang out. I don't know if some of you saw this video here real quick, but it's a minute and a half. This was the holiday party at Dave & Buster's we had last week. Many of you could make it, but we'll look forward to many more events. So let's watch it real quick.
Thank you for coming out tonight. We had a great time. Wishing you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and here's to a successful 2022.
Hey guys, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for inviting us. Have a happy holiday season from Solar Lily.
Oh, Christmas tree. Such pleasure to
Hey, Powur, thanks for inviting us to Dave & Buster's.
Thank you.
It's been a killer 2021. We're looking forward to a killer 2022. Thanks a bunch.
Just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We are here, Charles Thompson, myself. Thanks to Jonathan Brunasso and the whole team. We're having an amazing celebration with all the Powur people that are here, and we couldn't be more honored to be here.
All the Powur Hitters, we are knocking it out of the park. Thank you for all you've done for Powur this year. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and soon to be Happy New Year.
Game on.
It was super cool to hang out with everyone there. Looked like Paul Leon was going to put his girlfriend in a headlock. I don't know if you noticed that. But... All right, a couple more updates. So yesterday, my twin brother and I, Chris, and a few friends, we actually went down to Mexico. I just got back late last night around 1 a.m. But we built this house, we donated funds, a lot of the team came down, we actually donated the solar on this house. So this is with Prosperity Homes. And as always, especially in the spirit of giving, I just suggest all of you to get behind a nonprofit or charity and go ahead and share that as part of your why in your homeowner presentation deck. Share it with clients. We suggest a $40 donation per install, which is pretty conservative there. So if you do want to get behind either Prosperity Homes or Give Powur, building solar water farms across the world, there's a bunch of resources, slide decks, pictures. There's 2 donating pages here. And I make sure to mention this every time in my presentation, and homeowners love it. Powur will hopefully be adopting building homes and donating solar more for these farmers that make all of our produce and flowers. So we may see a contest to do this next year, but stay tuned for more information. If you did go to the holiday party or feel like giving, feel like incorporating this to your homeowner presentation, please use the resources and feel free to drop in a little donation as well. All right, so like Larry McKinney was saying, and Steve and Greg on here earlier, we've got some of the top people on this contest, the Masters contest. It ended 12/15. It was recruiting and referrals and getting people to join and close a deal. And so Powur Hour, December 27th, let's build into that. Let's make it a big one this Monday after Christmas. They're going to announce the winners of the contest. So it's going to be a fun Powur Hour, December 27th. Last week, we did goals and business plan with Jim Bunch. There were 10 nuggets and takeaways. I highly suggest you write down your accomplishments, you set up your goals, and you utilize those 10 trainings. It was really awesome. Today, we'll get to meet some mentors, do some Q&A. There's no consultant training at noon Pacific today. Always look at powercalendar.com. We've got Christmas coming up here. And then next Tuesday, probably just another casual meeting, Q&A, New Year's. And then we have a in-person Super Saturday training in Downey to kick off the year strong. JC Rangel and I, thanks to JC, we have this office in Downey. It can support about 40 to 50 people max. And this will be on Zoom as well. So we'll do a Saturday sales training, consultant training, business plan training there, January 8th. I highly encourage you all, like always, January 14th and 15th. If you have not attended a national convention, they are amazing. It will be from 9 to 5, I believe, Friday and Saturday. You'll hear from speakers on stage. You'll hear from Enphase. You'll hear industry shaking announcements. You'll hear from people in the environmental space. I mean, it's going to be awesome. If you take 2 days to just set up your year right in the training, it's going to be powerful. So I highly encourage you. You do need to register. It's free if you do the Powur.live, $35 a month. Otherwise, you can get a one-time ticket as well. So make sure to register because I believe prices do go up next year on Powur Convention. We will see a Freedom Tour February through April across the East Coast, Florida, Texas. We'll see in-person events. So stay tuned for that. We can build into those events and build our business and teams across the country. And then JC and I are looking into doing a version 2 of his mentor training, which was great in Anaheim. So version 2 of that, we're looking at Vegas, possibly around May. So definitely more to come on that. For the business plan, just in case you want a copy of it, this is the document that Powur's given us, and this is the training that Jim Bunch did. So I highly encourage you all to check that out and make some goals for next year as well. And Powur Evolution is that 2-day convention, January 14th and 15th. So the holiday promo was extended till December 31st. Please read your newsletters. Lots of information in there, but this 12-month promo, it is an adder. It does get built into the price. You can remove it if you don't want to present it. Please make sure you know that it is there until December 31st. And as last week I mentioned, with operations, what if you need help on a sold project? Leave a ticket, allow 1 to 2 business days. Text or call the project manager if you still have issues. Email the project manager and CC the ops manager if you still need a response. Then you could text and call the ops manager as well. You could even utilize a live chat, chat.powur.com, or even call the support line, 866-GO-POWUR. So those are the steps. After those, if you still have issues, feel free to email me the project name and ID and a few sentences on what's going on. Some customer-facing resources. If you're going to be on vacation, take some days off. Customers need to contact Powur. They can chat, they can call, and they can email. Very simply there. So make sure to save this in a bookmark in your phone's notepad. So you can always reference this information. And then anyone that's really looking at Powur, looking at joining Powur, many of you use this already. I highly encourage you to make your own. I know Janice made a 10-minute version, but this is just me going through the business plan in 15 minutes, some exciting announcements, really getting the interest of someone looking at joining. They watch this video, then they can have a phone call with you, then they can Zoom with you, then they can meet with you, but they need to watch the video if they're considering joining Powur, whether it's a realtor, whether they're just going to always use a mentor. I highly recommend sending this video every single time. And if you do get to the level where you'd like to record your own, put it on YouTube and have it as an asset resource, I can send you this same slide deck, but please use that as we are recruiting and building the team. All righty, so we're going to do meet the mentors, and this is basically just a time for the mentors on the call here to introduce themselves, where they live, where they sell, how long have they been in solar and power, do they speak any languages or have any licenses, maybe just a quick hobby, and they'll share their contact info as well. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to do. Then we'll do some really good Q&A and talk about net metering and do Q&A at the end. So, Jarrett, what do you think? Should we have mentors raise their hand or type the name in to go?
Yeah,
forward?
I mean, we can go in order. A lot of the top mentors are right here on this call. You can see their faces. You could just start selecting them, and you could call them out.
There's quite a few. I don't know if I know all of them.
Okay, but yeah, why don't you put your name in the chat? And if you want to, put out your little public business card right now, and now's your opportunity to shine and kind of highlight yourself.
Jarrett, why don't you kick us off, and then we'll move to Anthony. If there's mentors on here, go ahead and type your name in. We'll go in order of the name typed, and we'll go from there, try to get everybody. So Jarrett.
Yes, I'd be happy to kick this off. So as some of you or a lot of you know me, my name is Jarrett McAllister. I've been with Powur and Solar, what was that, 2.5 years now, 3 years or something like that? Kind of since the beginning when Jonathan first started kicking this thing off. He was my first mentor. I've been in sales for 20 years, came from the security industry, ADT security, done thousands and thousands of sales, in-home sales appointments, built sales teams and all that. And so I'm a California specialist. NorCal is my specialty, but I sell all up and down California. I currently live in North Idaho, but that's fine because all I do are virtual appointments. So if you're a mentee and want to learn the art of crushing deals virtually from your computer, I'd be happy to show you that. One of the things that I get off on is teaching sales, teaching the sales process, teaching the presentation, the steps, and closing a deal. It's something I've done my entire career, is teaching sales and closing. So yeah, I love this role that I'm in. Very thankful to Powur to be in a mentorship role. It's a great thing.
Cool.
So,
thank you, Jarrett.
Yep.
And just a quick disclaimer, please always check with your leadership, your sponsor. There are mentors in your leadership hierarchy. That would always be the first place to start. This team is very giving, and I don't expect anyone to try to scalp or scout or try to solicit business. So everyone's very giving here. Let's keep it friendly. Please always check with your leadership, your sponsor first before picking a mentor. Mike, since you have a quiet baby in Florida there, and you're a Florida badass, you want to say hi real quick?
Yeah, don't jinx it. So my name is Mike Patterson. I live just outside Tampa down here in Florida. I do all over the state of Florida for the most part. I help a couple people with Sonova outside the state, but pretty much 90% just Florida. I'd say if anything, I specialize probably in battery deals, whole home backup, selling to preppers, that kind of thing. Speak German a little bit, do in-person and Zoom. Play hockey. That's why I've been in solar full time for a little bit, because I blew my knee out. But besides that, I spend most of my time just babysitting him. So
cute. Thank you, Mike. Glad to have you on the team with such a strong Florida leader. Anthony Bonilla. Say hi.
Good morning.
Howdy.
Anthony Bonilla here. I've been in solar for about 2 years already. Joined JC and Jonathan Brunasso in Powur last year, May. I speak both English and Spanish. My hobbies are soccer, as you can see the soccer ball top of my daughter's head. I'm a soccer coach. I do that part-time while I also do Powur part-time. And another hobby is taking my 2-year-old to Disneyland as much as I could and spending as much as time I can with her. But yeah, I do mostly Zoom appointments. Yeah, I take care of this little one all day, every day.
Beautiful. Glad to see she's doing better, brother.
Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate it.
Marisa Fletcher, realtor, solar expert.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for that, Jonathan, my mentor who brought me in. But my name is Marisa Fletcher. I live in the Inland Empire, specifically Menifee, California, where I'm doing a lot of my deals right now. So I mostly sell Menifee, Temecula, Murrieta. I'm selling a lot of second systems because all the homes out here were built with 5 or 6 panels on them with those small systems. I have been in solar sales with Powur. I think I joined like in the end of 2019, but I didn't do anything for about 6 months. So I've only been doing it 1.5 years, maybe 2 years now, where I really plugged in and got into it. I only speak English. I do have an HIS license. I also am a realtor, realtor broker. I owned a franchise real estate company for about 10 years. And my husband and I have been in real estate for 18 years now. So I do all Zoom. 98% of my deals have been Zoom. I think I did 2 in-house with some past clients. So I prefer to do all Zoom. And I'm a teacher as well. I'm a teacher at heart. Since I was a real estate broker for a franchise for so many years, I know how to educate and train. And so I do that. I focus on real estate agents. I go and educate them and train them on solar. They end up becoming my ambassadors and sending me a whole bunch of bills, which I love. My favorite hobby is real estate. I like real estate. I like to work out. I like to read, and I added all my info in the in the chat.
Beautiful.
So thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Marisa Fletcher. Great to have you on. Larry McKinney.
Off of Zoom there, or excuse me, off of mute. Good morning. Larry McKinney, my wife Jody and I live here in, we kind of go between San Miguel, Mexico, and a place called Bahia Santa Maria on the other coast. We mostly sell in California, do some stuff in Florida and also Texas occasionally. Got into Powur in May of 2016. So it's coming on 6 years. Yeah, it was a completely different company then. I mean, you wouldn't even recognize it. Got originally into solar because 15 years ago, I put a off-grid system on the house over on the other coast because it's off-grid, got so interested in it that I just kept at it, then got into solar in 2012 briefly, and then got back into it in 2016. I do have an HIS license in California, had it for a while. I do speak some Spanish. I'm not as fluent as other people on my team. I've done in person. I've done a bunch of in person. In fact, the last in person I did was the day that they announced the pandemic. I think it was March 13th of last year. I was in Coronado, my last one. My favorite hobby is kiteboarding and surfing. Been doing surfing since I was 10 years old and love kiteboarding as well. So I've got my information in the chat already, and thanks for having me.
Gracias, Larry. Marcus Baker, come off mute, my friend.
Baker.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Jonathan.
Howdy.
Thanks for the opportunity to jump in here. I've been a mentor with Powur since the beginning of the program. I've been with Powur, like Larry just said. It was a different animal back in 2017, I think it was when I started. So it's been about coming in my 5th year with Powur, and it's been great. I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and travel a lot, but I've mostly been working remotely in, I don't know, it's probably at this point 9 to 10 different states I've got installations in, and just do a lot of remote Zoom calls. Was really used to that coming into the pandemic here a couple of years ago, so that was already something I was used to. But yeah, it's nice to be on this call. I'm always learning and I love participating with you guys and just hearing what all's working for you, and it's nice to be here. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Marcus. Glad to have you, and cool to hear a lot of stories, people being successful in states that we're not even operating in. So pretty cool.
And real quick, I just wanted to shout out to Marcus Baker. He was one of the first mentors on the Powur platform that I even knew about when I first joined Powur. He was one of the first that was providing value weekly on the Powur Pioneers group. He would have everybody come on, do a little Zoom, do a little training. And from when I was a noob in solar, learning about arrays and positioning, I thought that was really awesome, man. So good to see you on here, Marcus.
Cool.
Cool. Thanks, Jarrett. Appreciate it.
Owen Carey, our Northern California awesome mentor.
Thank you. Yeah, so it's Owen Carey. It's kind of weird spelling. That's E-O-I-N. I'm an Irish immigrant, so I have a weird spelling and name, but as they say in Ireland, I'm kind of a plastic patty. So I've been with Powur since April, and I worked at a different solar company before that, and they weren't transparent. I love this company, and I'm all about transparency, letting you know how it is and training people how I want to be trained. My mentality is I don't want to show you how to do things. I want you to do the things in front of me, and then I can teach you how to do it properly. I feel that's the best way to be trained. Yeah, I love the company. My specialty, definitely Northern California, PG&E territories. And my favorite hobby is probably just sports because I'm obsessed. And then I love traveling as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Owen, for all your help and support of the team. Appreciate it. Christopher Perez, we have a Las Vegas mentor. I'm excited to build some teams in Vegas and have some events out there, my friend. So tell us about yourself.
My name's Christopher Perez, and thank you for the opportunity again. Been with Solar for about 4.5 years. Joined Powur in July. Do all projects between commercial and residential as well. I did gas stations, pharmacies, home care facilities, in-home, in between. But Powur is very transparent, so I like the way they deal, with the residential projects in terms of our cost of goods model. It's pretty transparent, just like what Alvin said, and that's the thing I like about the company. I mostly do Nevada, about 70% of my projects. I've lived there for 17 years, back and forth between Arcadia home and my place here. I speak Filipino fluently, Tagalog. Say magandang umaga po. It's like saying good morning. A lot of Filipinos here, and anywhere in SoCal, West Covina, Souza, Covina, all those places, probably see a lot of Filipinos along the way in there. They're my folks. I grew up as a kid back there, and got here to the U.S. when I was 20. Anyway, I do have an HIS license for California, and I do in person and Zoom. I'm actually driving to Fontana this Friday for an appointment, so just to let you know. But I drive back and forth 300 miles away, maybe, going to Vegas. Favorite hobby, I play basketball, and I run, and my info's in the chat. And I just want to thank Jonathan and his brother Chris and Larry, of course, for bringing me into this team. And have a Merry Christmas to everybody and a Happy Holidays, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Great to have you on here. A Vegas expert, California expert, Tagalog. That's amazing. Super happy to have you on. All right. Well, I know JC's at the gym and he's an amazing mentor, and he has 15 mentors, 20 mentors under him now. So just shout out to him. I don't think he wants to take any deals, but he's doing amazing things for this company and this industry and this team. So thank you.
Jonathan,
so
can I
much.
say something?
Please.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not taking any deals until the middle of January, but I do have some amazing mentors on the team. I'm very blessed and very excited for the future. I know that we've got, as a company, this is a tremendous opportunity that I feel like opportunities like this don't come around very often. You know, they say that opportunities always look bigger going than they do coming. And I think that a lot of people are going to feel that way about Powur. This is how I felt about eXp Realty. I saw eXp Realty 2014 from a realtor who was making $200,000 a year, him and his wife. Now they make almost $500,000 a month and they're worth 200 million. And I missed that boat. And when I saw this, I'm not going to miss this boat. So I will tell you right now, my goal for next year is to have the majority of the top 10 mentors by the end of the year on the team, because my focus for next year is team building. It's not a lot of mentor sales, is strictly team building. And, you know, we're going to go from 400 or 500 consultants to 4,000, 5,000 by the end of next year, mark my word. So shout out to David Perez, absolutely crushing it. And shout out to Luis Perez, who's crushing it as well. Andrew Doe, Eddie Wong. I mean, a bunch of incredible mentors. And thank you, Jonathan, for all the leadership, all of the support you gave me since day one, man. And yeah, man, I'm excited to be taking this ride with you guys. And I absolutely believe that we're making history with Powur. So God bless all of you.
Thank you, JC. Happy holidays, my friend. So cool to work with you for this last year and a half. It's amazing stuff here. So I know that we also have Janice and Jordan Shaw, if one of you want to jump off mute.
I'll let Janice go first.
Okay.
Ladies
Hey,
first.
Jordan. I don't know what this is I'm like nervous to introduce myself in this format. So I've been doing solar for about 4 years, in Powur for 18 months. I can sell in California. I've sold in Nevada, New Jersey as well. So I can help, I don't know why this is so hard,
And
in multiple states.
You were
What?
just on stage at Powur corporate headquarters.
I know, I
you're
wasn't nervous doing that at all. I'm
you're a
like so
roofing
nervous.
expert. She's a roofing expert.
Yeah, if you'd like to see me on stage, I did a Powur hour about roofing. So if you do have questions, like generally about roofing, I'm definitely available to help regardless, or at least point you in the right direction. Done roofing for a long time. Thanks, Marissa. So, yeah, I don't know.
Awesome. Perfect. Janice is in San Diego.
Yeah.
She was brought in by Bobby Smith and Charles Thompson. She's very close with corporate. She's a roofing expert. If you need that special customer service, Janice is great.
Yes. When your clients are, well, I guess I shouldn't say, but yeah, good people.
Beautiful. Thanks, Janice. Check out her Powur Hour for more information. Jordan Shaw is kicking butt 2-3 months in, selling tons of deals, and he is going to be doing a training next month on selling second systems that you don't want to miss. Jordan, what's up?
Hey, so yeah, I'm actually out of Menifee as well. So yes, I am stuck in the second system curse, I guess you could say. No, I'm just kidding. But it's really good. It's good with that. I've been around solar for about 7 years. I have having my own consulting business for the last over 4 now. So yeah, I've joined Powur end of September, went mentor in October, and just having a blast. So I'm licensed in California. I've got a lot of lot of experience also in the Maryland market. When we opened that up, I just got off of a call actually with Powur and a potential roofing partner in Maryland just yesterday morning. Things exciting. Things are going to be happening there soon. I know, I'm sure. So I am favorite hobby. Basically build computers, got an IT background, like to video edit as well as just game. Not when I actually have the time. So other than that, and I love wine too. I guess maybe that's a better hobby.
That's a good one. I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one more. That one's less work. So yeah, but it's awesome to be here. So
right on, Jordan. Thanks. Looking forward to your training. Second Systems next month. Don't miss that. Did we have one or two more? Is Nick on here? Did you want to introduce yourself, Nick?
Sure. Thanks, Jonathan. My name is Aleu Nick Lee. I've been with Powur a little over 14 months now. I've been a mentor for 12 of those. I reside in San Jose, California, and cover all of California for solar for Powur. I'm also into Virginia, Colorado, North Carolina, and Utah with a couple of new guys on my team. I also provide commercial solar here in California. We've got a really strong partner. And it's been an interesting ride. You know, hopefully Powur gets its act together in the Bay Area and gets some solid partners in the near future.
Right on, Nick. You live in the Bay Area, NorCal?
San Jose.
San Jose, gotcha. Good deal. I have a call with Ethan Miller, the new COO that we took from SunPower, the VP, tomorrow morning. So I'll make sure to bring up our NorCal opportunities that we have as we get stronger and better, and it just gets better every month. So stay tuned for more updates and changes in operations and install partners as we move forward here under Ethan's leadership. So thank you for the constructive feedback. Always welcome. And do we have anyone else? Any other mentors on here? I think that's most of them. I know Reggie, I'm not sure if you can come off mute. Reggie is a roofing business owner as well. And are you a mentor, Reggie? I believe so.
Yes, I am a mentor.
That's right.
So really quick, I'm driving. I just pulled over for a sec for this. My name is Reggie Valdez. I live in Orange County, California. I'm a roofing contractor. Cover pretty much most of Southern California. Been with Powur since 2016. Kind of played around with it at the beginning, and commissions were so small that I really didn't pay a lot of attention to it until about 2 years ago. I got a little more serious. Licensed here in California. I would say my favorite hobby is hanging out with friends mostly. That's pretty much it. If you guys ever have any roofing questions, also reach out to me. I help all the time. A bunch of people on this team just find out what kind of roof it is or what needs to be done and stuff like that. So anything I can do to help, I'm here. All right, guys. Thanks.
Thanks, Reggie. Yeah, Reggie and Janice, I always text like, is this a slate roof or concrete or clay tile? I don't know what this is. And they're both super helpful.
Basically fact checking what you say, Reggie, with me.
That's good. We can learn from each other.
He's playing us against each other. Let's not let him do that.
There's so many roofs and we don't have to fight against each other.
Yeah. Reggie likes hanging out with friends. Jordan's likes wine. I think we should go to a winery and hang out someday. That's the next.
I have a membership or two at a winery. We can do that. They got a good outdoor seating area at Botaya and Temecula. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think
got a few as well.
that'll be fun. Okay, and then just a quick shout out to Cynthia Alvidrez, top 20 in the sales leadership contest. She's so busy. She's amazing. Her business is dialed. She's very strong. Solar Lily, Liliana Valdez, Lorenzo Jaimes, and Paul Leone. Again, just a few of the names in the top 20 of the summer sales contest, because we have some of the best on this team. So I can't be more happy and proud and just excited for the future, what everyone is doing. Well, I think that covers most of the mentors. I'm just going to do a quick announcement, and we'll open it up to Q&A, whoever would like to stay around. One last announcement here. I would please love if you could all sign this petition. I know most of us have already. There is an in-person rally January 13th, 11 a.m., one in San Francisco, one in LA. I just can't emphasize how important it is in the next 30, 40 days that we really shout out at the rooftops that net metering 3.0 cannot be as aggressive as being proposed. I'm hearing from pretty high levels in Rick Joseph that the proposal on the table will likely be scrapped and rewritten or revised at the very least. I think that it's too aggressive. I think it needs to be a tiered step down. I don't expect the current proposal to pass as is. Fingers crossed, I'm really hoping for a revised proposal. Long story short, there's a few main things it's doing. It is increasing the monthly fees in California on average $60 to $90 fee just to have solar per month versus $20 to $30. It's also decreasing the buyback credit. Right now, on average, it's somewhere around 23 to 28 cents. That could be severely dropped. And it's even changing the 20-year grandfather clause on all prior net metering 1 and 2s to retroly go from 20 years to 15 years. So this is a detriment to California solar. It would be very bad. It would set a very bad precedent for the rest of the country. So I'm really hoping we can attend these rallies. We can sign this petition. I am really hoping it's not as aggressive as it is being proposed. Whatever happens though, with batteries, with our loans, with our cost of goods, solar will still flourish in California, in my opinion, and continue to open and expand in multiple states and continue to be successful in this country. I really think 1 in 4 homes, 1 in 5 homes in our lifetime will have solar, but we have to get ahead of this. Please, please attend, share with the team, sign the petition. January 28th, we may get a final ruling. There might be a delay. And if something is passed January 28th, it could be enacted as soon as May 28th. Meaning if your client does not have PTO in California by May 28th, they could be susceptible to the net metering 3.0 guidelines. I am urging everyone in California, any lead homeowner proposal, if you don't get PTO by May 28th, you could have a less, a much worse net metering program. So that is my knowledge on it. I don't know if anyone else has some knowledge they'd like to drop on this, but that's what I'm hearing so far.
Hey, Jonathan, I ran across an interesting video. It was actually by a news outlet out of basically the Bay Area. And I timed it to the point where they start talking about the animation on how net metering works and what it would actually do. And because, they were trying to report both sides of the story, but you could tell that it just the animation and how they went to actually say, hey, this is what the net metering 3.0 would actually do. I've been sending that to clients and my ambassadors saying, hey, by the way, this is potentially coming up. And you might want to, any referrals, you might want to get them in because this is bad. It's bad news. And it was just out of a news outlet. I can share it with you, but it's very simple in like a 10 to 15 second span of time of just discussing what NEM 3.0 is and why it's bad.
Jordan, if you could share that link in the chat box, or if any links to that video, that'd be great. It'd be great for everybody to share that with their clients that are kind of sitting on the fence, potential partners, family members that have known you've been in solar for a couple of years and still haven't gone with you. Hey, now is the time. It's now or never.
Yeah, I just dropped it in this chat, but it's actually time to do it right as the animation starts.
Right on.
Cool.
Jonathan, real quick. kind of different from what you brought up, but we're going through almost the same thing here in Florida. One of our state lawmakers decided to put out a law that would basically get rid of net metering. But luckily for us, yesterday they found out that Florida Power and Light, our largest utility, wrote the law, actually texted it to that lawmaker and paid her $10,000 to put it up. So hopefully that's enough to quash it, but we'll see.
Oh, gosh. Sounds good, Mike. Keep us posted. Appreciate it. All right, with that, we'll go ahead and end this recording, open it up to a general question and answering. I truly am thankful for all of you this holiday season. Looking forward to an amazing 22. We're going to kick some butt, set some records, make some goals and business plans. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Thank you to all the mentors. Thank you, Jarrett McAllister. Yeah, happy holidays.